Different approaches of computer mediation communication. Experience, language, and opportunities. But first, let's define what is computer mediated communication. In everyday life, when we use technology to interact with each other, we are engaging with CMC. Computer mediated communication is an umbrella term that encompasses various forms of communication through network computers. For instance, video conferencing, phone calls, email, message, etc. And there are different approaches that CMC have which can positively or negatively impact our lives. Some of these approaches are experience, language, and opportunities, which we are going to discuss and give example as we go on.
Experience, language, and opportunities. When we engage in CMC, we encounter different challenges and opportunities. We use language and we encounter situations which can lead to positive and negative experience. For instance, in the learning situation, students and teachers can easily connect and communicate with each other with the help of CMC. They can continue the synchronous and asynchronous communication. In synchronous communication, communication happens in real time. This means that both parties are engaged in the communication together. For example, when the teacher plans to have synchronous meeting, where students and teacher engage in communication through video call or Gmeet. In this time, students can engage in a discussion which they can ask questions and communicate with their classmates and teacher, which help them to understand the topic. This is helpful type of communication because we students are able to engage in a discussion which help us to learn and understand the lesson. And if we have concerns or questions, we can ask directly our professor and get immediate answer through this synchronous communication. On the other hand, the asynchronous communication, this does not happen on real time. This means that the receiver may not receive or respond immediately from the sender after sending the message. And sometimes, the sender may misinterpret when the receiver didn't respond immediately, which can negatively impact one's mental state.
Advantages of CMC is that, compared to face-to-face, CMC is not restricted in terms of time and place. In our online class, CMC help us to save time and money. We don't need to travel and spend a lot of time and money because we are able to communicate in a distant learning through this CMC. Another advantage is that it reaches number of receivers simultaneously. For instance, if we want to inform our classmate regarding activities or important announcement, we can just easily post it to our GC so that our classmate would be informed. And it also facilitates archive information. Our previous conversation can be kept for future references. For example, if we forgot the instruction that the teacher told us, we can easily go back and watch the video instruction and become informed. These are some advantages of CMC. However, we should also be aware of different disadvantages such as the lack of social, emotional, and non-verbal cues that can also affect our communication. We should be mindful that despite of these opportunities that CMC provide, there are also challenges or issues that should be taken seriously on using CMC.